Hi, today is January 1st, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1 for the year 2024. Here we are in 2024. Does it feel a little cramped? The year is as of yet young and small, not like that decrepit old year of yesterday. That fat, bloated bastard was more than 350 days old by the time all was said and done with it. I do not miss it. I am not looking back. I am looking forward, not without some trepidation, but looking forward. Onward and upward, the long, slow march up the asshole of time. The deeper in you go, the more it stinks. But there will also be a most fragrant and pleasurable and beautiful garden to explore in 2024. And as long as last year was, this year will be one day longer. More, 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 more. Happy January 1st, 2024. Poem number 2. The first question. And the first question I have for 2024 is, am I going to have I Wanna Be Sedated going through my fucking head the whole fucking year? Poem number 3, In Her Mind. In her mind, she printed out copies of all of last year's poems and tried to stuff them all into the wastepaper basket of her mind. In her mind, she saw the basket overflowing. She saw the small living room in her mind flooded with paper, more than enough to wade in, almost enough to swim in. In her mind, she felt herself drowning in last year's poems. So in her mind, she took the 12 books she had released last year, one for each month, containing all of the poems she had written last year, and she put them all on the bookshelf in her mind. And after doing that, she found that there was far less clutter in her mind. Then she tried to imagine all of last year's poems without printing or shelving hard copies. And after doing that, she found that there was nothing in her mind at all. Poem number 4, Imani. The first day of the year is the last day of Kwanzaa. Imani means faith, faith in our Creator. I believe in our Creator, Africa. We emerged from its waters and its soil and crawled out all over the earth. But before that, we were a clump of cells, somehow instilled with life somewhere in Africa. I don't have faith that I will ever return to Africa, but if I ever do, I know that I will be home. And the last poem of the day, poem number 5, Goofball. They wanted to be a goofball. That is not to say that they wanted to be a combination of barbiturates and amphetamines shot into someone's arm, or of heroin and meth shot into someone's arm. Not at all. That is not at all what they wanted. They wanted to be a goofball, just joking around and saying silly things of very little consequence. They were tired of consequence. There was so much fucking consequence. They had had it up to their genitals in consequence. So they set aside the consequences for the rest of the day and endeavored to be a goofball, at least until sundown. Last line's going to be, so they set aside consequence for the rest of the day and endeavored to be a goofball, at least until sundown. All right, that's it. Happy New Year. Thank you. I appreciate you.